In 1986, as 114,600 spectators held their breath inside Mexico City's Estadio Azteca, Diego Maradona leaped into the air during the World Cup quarterfinal against England. What happened next would become one of the most controversial moments in sports history, the infamous Hand of God goal. The stadium that witnessed this legendary moment is now undergoing a dramatic transformation, racing against time to be ready for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. But the renovation isn't going smoothly. A shocking $180 million price tag, naming rights controversy, and construction delays have thrown the project into turmoil. With less than a year remaining until the World Cup kicks off, many are wondering, will Mexico's iconic Coloso de Santa Ursula be ready to make history again as the first stadium ever to host 3 World Cup tournaments? Today, we're taking you inside the massive renovation of Estadio Azteca, the controversies, the breathtaking design changes, and the high-stakes race against the clock that has all of Mexico holding its breath. To understand why this renovation matters so much, we need to go back to the stadium's origins. Estadio Azteca isn't just any stadium, it's a symbol of Mexican identity and pride. The story begins in 1962, when construction started under the vision of businessman Emilio Azcárraga Milmo, who saw the potential of football as a television spectacle. He wanted Mexico to have a world-class venue that could attract international events and potentially host the World Cup. At the time, the existing Estadio Olímpico Universitario couldn't meet demand, leaving thousands of fans unable to get tickets. Working alongside Guillermo Cañedo de la Bárcena, president of Club America and the Mexican Football Federation, Azcárraga set out to build one of the world's largest stadiums. The project was ambitious, a mammoth 105,000-seat venue located in Santa Ursula, 16 kilometers south of Mexico City's center. Since its inauguration in 1966, Estadio Azteca has become much more than a sports venue. It's hosted 2 of the most iconic World Cup finals in history: Brazil's victory in 1970 with the legendary Pelé, and Argentina's triumph in 1986, led by Diego Maradona. It's the only stadium in the world where 2 World Cup finals have been played. The stadium has also survived 2 major earthquakes, hosted papal visits, Olympic Games, and record-breaking concerts, including Michael Jackson's 5 shows that attracted a total of 550,000 spectators in 1993. But now, Estadio Azteca faces its biggest challenge yet. FIFA selected the United States, Mexico, and Canada as joint hosts for the 2026 World Cup, with Estadio Azteca chosen to host the opening match. This historic 3rd World Cup appearance for the stadium comes with strict FIFA requirements that the aging facility simply couldn't meet without major renovations. The stadium has been closed since mid-2024 to undergo a complete transformation in preparation for the global spotlight it will soon receive. Both Club America and Cruz Azul, the stadium's resident teams, have been forced to relocate while work continues. With 60 years of history behind it, the pressure is on to modernize while preserving the iconic character that makes Estadio Azteca special. The renovation of Estadio Azteca is a delicate dance between preserving history and embracing the future. What began as Pedro Ramirez Vázquez's groundbreaking design in the 1960s is now being reborn with cutting-edge technology and fan experience in mind. One of the most striking features of the new design is the exterior transformation. The bare concrete structure will be enhanced with LED banners on the reinforced concrete beams and pillars. These digital elements will allow the stadium's appearance to change colors, creating spectacular light shows and choreographed displays that can be synchronized with events inside. The renovation is also addressing one of the stadium's most criticized aspects, its aging seating arrangement. The current capacity of approximately 83,000 will be increased to over 90,000 spectators, making it once again one of the largest football-specific stadiums in the world. This is being achieved by reconfiguring parts of the VIP boxes and rebuilding portions of the lower stands to maximize space. Inside, fans will experience dramatically improved comfort. All 90,000 plus seats are being replaced with modern ergonomic designs that provide better legroom and comfort for long events. The concourses are being widened to improve crowd flow, addressing a long-standing complaint about congestion during major events. Perhaps the most impressive technological upgrade is the installation of over 2,000 square meters of high-resolution LED screens throughout the stadium. These screens will enhance the viewing experience and create immersive environments that previous generations of fans could never have imagined. One unique feature being preserved is the special seat replaced by a sculpture of Ignacio Nachito Villanueva, Club America's most dedicated fan, who won a competition in 2001 by presenting a decade's worth of match tickets. This small touch shows the careful balance between modernization and preserving the stadium's soul. The pitch itself is also receiving significant attention. The playing surface is being completely rebuilt with a state-of-the-art drainage system designed to handle Mexico City's intense rainy season. This addresses a long-standing issue with the field's condition during heavy rains. Despite these extensive changes, the design team has been careful to maintain the stadium's iconic silhouette. The 66 slightly sloping columns that curve outward at the top, giving the stadium its volcano-like appearance, remain a key architectural feature that connects the renovated stadium to its historic past. The renovation of Estadio Azteca has not been without its share of controversies and challenges. Construction began in mid-2024, giving the team approximately 18 months to complete the massive overhaul before the 2026 World Cup, an extremely tight timeline for a project of this magnitude. One of the most significant controversies involves the VIP boxes. For decades, these premium spaces have been owned by individuals and companies who purchased them for 99-year terms. Now, FIFA's World Cup requirements demand that these areas be reconfigured, leading to tense negotiations with box owners who are reluctant to relinquish their spaces, even temporarily. This dispute has created delays and legal challenges that threaten the project's timeline. Labor concerns have also cast a shadow over the project. The Building and Woodworkers International Union has raised red flags about worker conditions, but claims it has been blocked from inspecting the site. Critics worry that the rush to finish could come at the cost of worker safety. The decision to close the stadium entirely during renovations has also sparked controversy. Both Club America and Cruz Azul, the stadium's resident teams, have been forced to relocate, impacting their fan bases and revenues. Some have questioned whether a phased approach that kept parts of the stadium operational might have been possible. Perhaps most importantly, the stadium's iconic name has been changed to Estadio Banorte as part of a financing deal with one of Mexico's largest banks. This has upset many traditionalists who view the Azteca name as an integral part of the stadium's identity and cultural heritage. While FIFA's rules mean the original name will be used during the World Cup itself, the renaming has still sparked heated debates about the commercialization of historic sporting venues. All these controversies are playing out against the backdrop of an extremely tight deadline. Any significant delays could jeopardize Mexico's role in the opening ceremony of the 2026 World Cup, a scenario that would be devastating for national pride. The financial side of Estadio Azteca's renovation provides perhaps the most dramatic storyline in this entire saga. Initially estimated at around $75 million, the renovation costs have ballooned to nearly $180 million when accounting for all associated expenses and financing costs, a staggering sum even for a project of this magnitude. A major turning point came in March 2025 when a dramatic funding announcement revealed that Banorte, one of Mexico's largest financial institutions, would provide a loan of 2.1 billion pesos, approximately $105 million, to complete the project. This loan will be repaid over 12 years, long after the 2026 World Cup has ended. In exchange for this crucial financing, Olamani agreed to rename the historic stadium Estadio Banorte, a decision that sparked immediate backlash among traditionalists but demonstrated the financial pressures facing the project. The deal also includes extensive advertising rights and promotional opportunities for Banorte throughout the venue. This highlights a growing dilemma in modern sports, balancing cultural heritage with the financial demands of maintaining world-class facilities. Interestingly, during the World Cup, FIFA's sponsorship rules will require the stadium to be called Mexico City Stadium, proving that even major corporate deals must sometimes bow to international regulations. Despite these challenges, the Estadio Azteca renovation represents something bigger than just updating a sports venue. It's about Mexico's place on the global stage and preserving a national monument that has hosted some of football's most iconic moments, from Pelé's triumph in 1970 to Maradona's Hand of God in 1986. When the stadium reopens in late 2025 or early 2026, it will be ready to make history once again as the first venue ever to host 3 World Cups. The Coloso de Santa Ursula will blend its storied past with cutting-edge features designed for the next generation of fans. For a stadium that has survived earthquakes, witnessed papal visits, and hosted legendary sporting moments, this renovation is just the next chapter in an extraordinary story that continues to unfold. Whether you call it Estadio Azteca or Estadio Banorte, this iconic venue remains a symbol of Mexico's enduring passion for the beautiful game. If you enjoyed this inside look at one of football's most legendary stadiums, hit the like button and subscribe for more in-depth explorations of the world's most iconic sporting venues. Thanks for watching.